Hi, and welcome to Three Loud Women. We're filming here live at IKEA Sunrise, and we're proud to be part of the IKEA family, and we invite you to be a part of the IKEA Family Rewards program too. My name is Allyson Teana, also known as Therapy Head. I'm a psychotherapist who believes that therapy can be fun, and I'm here to bring my 20 years of experience to the table.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Goldberg-Glazer. I'm the Florida Keys girl. I'm obsessed with all things food, wine, and travel, and bring these passions to Three Loud Women.
And I am Tiana McDonald, the InStyle Diva, and I am loud and proud about style, social media, and motherhood. And today, we are talking about body art. I'm an addict. I have a lot of body art.
Are you going to show some to the camera?
Well, give us one.
There's this one. There's these two, and then there's this one,
We'll
and
get you
then
started.
there's this one. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
So there's three things that I really want to cover today: the regret, the shift in social understanding, and the understanding of the art and what really propels people to do that. So let's really touch on the regret. I do regret one tattoo.
Oh, you do?
And it's this one, and it's because of the way the T is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like the way the T is, but according to some statistics, namely the Huffington Post, 1/3 of people regret the tattoo that they, the very first tattoo.
Do you
they got.
think that people regret it immediately, or do you think they regret it as their skin starts to
think
sag and they get old?
Well, I think as people
it's over time.
age,
Yeah.
I think as people age, I know my sister, and I'm just
saying.
gonna
Put her out there, Jen.
call you
Just
out there,
saying.
Jen. I know my sister got Tweety Bird when she was 18 years old, and I thought to myself, I wonder how she's gonna feel about that.
At
she,
35.
And look, when you're 18, you're not thinking about those things. You're thinking about what do I love now, what's fun, what's cool. But later in life, she ended up getting something larger, like a magic mushroom or something, put over it because. Obviously, at 28, 29, 30, Tweety Bird wasn't so appealing to her. So.
Now that you said that, I have two that I regret. I did get a guy's name.
She's got two
I
now.
did get a guy's name on my body when I was dating.
That is so stupid.
And you know what's funny? As I'm getting
I mean,
it, the
that's just
tattoo
something
artist is
stupid.
like, this is like a jinx, right? I'm like, oh, shut up, put it on my hip. And I did, it was huge. It's huge on my hip, and I did get it fixed.
What'd you get
but
it covered
if I
up with?
stand at a certain angle, you can see.
Well, you want to hear something funny?
So-
What do
Okay,
you, what do you get it covered with?
A whole bunch of roses.
But
It
then you
says
gotta get
Alex
big.
underneath, but it's
then.
big now.
If you
on my
cover
hip.
it up,
yeah,
it's big.
huge.
I had a girlfriend who had put her husband's name on it. His name was Dan, and then they got divorced. And she's like, "What am I going to do with this?" And someone we'll just put GER on the end of it.
Funny.
And she did. Danger, and it looks great.
But I have my husband's name on my back.
Well, at least it's your husband and not a
It
boyfriend.
is.
Dingleberry.
Yeah, I know. It's my husband, and I have my kids, obviously.
What about piercings?
I
Do
had
you
my,
have any?
I
you
had
don't have
my
any
boobs
piercings or
pierced, and I had my
tattoos?
tongue pierced.
Let me see.
It's gone. I took it out when I was teaching,
Oh, okay.
and my boobs I took out when I had my first kid.
What's the percentage of people today that have some kind of piercings or tattoos? 'Cause it's
72%.
Wow, it's so much
Yes,
more mainstream.
and that's where we shift into.
But what does that include? Does that include everything? Does that include ear piercings?
Yeah,
Does that
that's where
include
we
whatever?
shift into the social acceptance. So,
Well, I think
let
it's
me
a
tell
whole
you,
nother ballgame,
From
whole new world.
from the basketball players to the football
What
players
about
to the
football
police
quarterbacks?
officers.
How about the quarterback for San
sleeve.
Francisco,
Yes.
for the 49ers?
From the neck
Covered.
down.
Well, who cares? I mean, why is it?
I
such
don't
But
a
it
big
was
deal?
never like that 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It was
Never.
very different.
Cops, when they would pull you over, never had a sleeve. Now
Never.
it's like, it's all
Professionals,
good.
I think, are
professionals are entering where they,
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
you just have to have it someplace
someone
where
at
you can cover it by
Starbucks, which I
clothes.
love to go to, is serving me their coffee, and they have like jailhouse on their neck. Now, when it comes
Right.
to tattoos, I do have boundaries.
Oh, you mean you don't
You
want
have
the
to be able to cover
teardrops?
it.
which
Yeah, I
signify
don't want the
homicides?
jailhouse teardrops.
You know those are homicides
Yes,
committed.
yes,
Okay.
and the number of them, yes.
Yes.
And you know that from your
Someone's-
gang prevention
Yeah,
days.
if someone's got 3 teardrops, they've killed 3 people.
Right.
You know, I don't know if you want to really advertise that, geniuses, but
I know. So I'm an advocate of, and my kids say, "Can I get a tattoo?" I said, "Of course." When you're 18,
Right, you could do whatever
you
you
could do
want.
whatever you want. But I love it. I think it's artistic. I'm not the chick that goes to the tattoo parlor and scrolls through the things and say, "I want that." I want that. I kind of think about it, and
Right.
I don't know about
Well, it's a
anybody
pretty
else.
big commitment.
But you place it. For example, I have
Yeah.
this. Well, I have this one that says Diva, but I know I can cover it with
Right.
a bracelet or a watch. So I just think when you do get tattoos, you do have to be methodical.
Well, I
about
like
it.
tattoos.
Don't go sticking it on your neck if you're
Thank
not going to wear a
you. We're gonna-
turtleneck
or
every day.
Don't stick
your
it on the
face.
front of your chest, or when you have a pixie cut like Stephanie. Don't be
Right.
like, hey, love life up here when you have a pixie cut. I mean, if you have hair like Carrie, you know, like the crazy poltergeist chicken, you can go like this. and
Well,
it's
you know,
fine.
I like tattoos, but you know, here's
Do
my
you
thought
have
about
any?
tattoos. I do not have any tattoos.
Jewish cemetery
And-
says.
Well, we'll go with the Jewish cemetery thing in a second. I don't have tattoos for really a basic, simple reason. Because if
Why?
I were to get one, I'd probably put it on my tush. But here's the problem: a tattoo is not going to enhance my tush, and I don't really think
not.
it's going to enhance any
That's
part
why-
of my
that's where
body.
we
And I
move
already
into
have
the
so many
understanding of
hang-ups.
the art.
Right, I already have so many hang-ups with my body that, you know, to put something on it that's not going to make me, that's not going to increase its value, so to speak.
Yeah, you don't have a
That's
J-Lo
all,
booty.
you
We're
know
not
what I'm
taking
saying?
insurance out on it.
You know,
Right.
I like tattoos and I'm not against them. And let me firm something up about the whole Jewish cemetery thing, okay? According
Okay.
Yes,
to
because
Rabbi
guess what?
Kurtz Lendner.
The Jews, my Jewish friends, because you know my Jewish mom is Joan Rivers. However, my
she know
Jewish
this?
friends tell me that they cannot
Okay.
be buried in the
Well,
cemetery.
let me
So
clear
I
this
want
up for you.
Rabbi
First
to
of
clear
all,
this up.
I
My
think
hair.
that's
It's not a
part of
pube,
your
but it's
hair
my
that
hair.
looked like a pubic
Yeah,
hair on my
it's not.
notes, but it
It's
wasn't.
not.
Let me
It's
just
not a
give you a
pubic hair.
tiny bit of background. From Temple Solel, Rabbi Kurtz Lendner, who's my rabbi, it's a Reformed temple, he basically says that Jewish tradition affirms that our body does not belong to us, but it belongs to God. So modification of our body is contrary to how it was created, indicates a sense of authority we assert over God's will. So the conflict with that is that we're really not supposed to do anything to our body. Then I say, hey, what about all the Jews that I know with fake boobs and, you know, pierced ears, you know, and any of
Everyone's
those
got a
things.
pierced ear and
so
it's okay.
It's pretty much staying as you were as you came out of the womb.
correct.
That's what I'm getting.
So,
yeah.
but contrary to common myths, a Jewish person with a tattoo is not prohibited by Jewish law from being buried in a Jewish cemetery
I knew it was a myth.
with a traditional Jewish burial. So that is a myth. But this
But
is
there
what he
are some
says.
cemeteries that do prevent that.
It's well, I think if you're talking Orthodox,
Do they do
Yes,
like a
yes.
body check?
So-
like really?
Yeah,
and
I
they say
think
take
yes.
the body
well,
back?
the Orthodox will.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah.
he says Reform Judaism leaves final autonomy to the individual, and while Reform Judaism encourages people to consider Jewish tradition in making their decisions, it does not condemn or criticize people who make alternate choices for themselves. And I think that that's really cool. And he's basically saying, look, in the end, whatever choice you make, we're going to support and we're going to be
And
okay
that's
with.
that's you know there's a completely different viewpoint when you go from the Reform section to the Orthodox.
It's that. It's
Now are
that.
there
It's that.
hun-
now are there? Oh yeah,
100%
it's like a
different.
whole.
It's 100.
It's a
No,
shit.
but
It's
that's
100.
but
Are
those
you
are also.
reformed?
No,
You're
I'm in the
conservative.
middle.
You're
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle.
Okay. And what are
Conservative.
you?
I'm a reform.
You're a reformed,
Now, what
okay.
about anything with the Catholicism or Christianity or
No.
anything in there about
No,
body art?
because
Do what you want.
they did say do what you want, and according to the Bible, he was branded Jesus, and he
Oh,
was so they
interesting.
consider that as a tattoo symbolism, but not really. There's no connection. But it's understand what I want people to understand too is the artistic aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do this because they feel that their body is a temple and it's a way that they express their
Yeah,
artistic
expression.
side. So when we see the neck down, we may be like, oh, how do they walk in
Yeah,
public
but
like
isn't
that?
that,
But,
you know, each
I just think
person's
it looks
personal
painful.
choice.
well, yeah,
Like
and that's
it's
very
painful.
true.
parts, right?
Yeah, and I see. I mean, you know, when you're in the
I'm a
car,
little
when you're in the
needle-averse.
carpool line, you see a dad getting out, and he's like, you know,
Right.
picking up his, you know, kid. I mean, that's really it. But you know, I'm pro body art. So what
I'm
can I
pro
say?
body art.
Yeah.
Okay.
To each their own.
So now-
I
so
personally don't want it on
I would-
myself
I
just
would
because
like
of,
to-
you know, the whole saggy thing.
Yeah, it's not
Well,
going to make
never
my
get
body
it.
look
Never
better.
get it in the
better
section
in
where there's
20 years.
elasticity. Yeah.
So I would like to know if any of our Loudies want to post some pictures of their body art and share it with us because we'd really like to see it because
Stick
all
it on our
three of
Facebook
us are
page.
now officially pro body art.
That's
So
right.
where can they find us?
Google us. 3 Loud Women. We're all over the net. We look forward to hearing you, hearing about your body art,
And
seeing
seeing
your body art,
pictures.
Right.
and
Okay.
And sign up
And
on our
sign up.
website because if you do, you'll get our episode every Wednesday morning.
you might get pictures of my
See you
body
next
art.
time.
Bye.